Barry Brown Jr. We'll have an opening statement from Coach. We'll turn questions to the players, excuse them, and then we'll turn to questions for Coach. So, Coach Weber, I'll give it to you.
You know, it's obviously it's a really sad day, mainly because of these guys and Dean Wade to, you know, be the last time you have a chance to coach them, to be in the locker room with them. Such a special group, and they've done everything we've asked as players, as people, and they're unbelievable representatives of Kansas State University, and can't be more proud. Obviously, you know, we celebrated a lot here the last 3 years, winning a game 3 years ago, advancing last year, getting to the Elite Eight, this year winning a championship, having a special season, obviously today. You got to hats off to Irvine. We knew they'd be tough. They had depth. They played their butts off, and they made some big plays, big shots when it counted. And you know, Coach does a great job there. And we knew it would be a difficult game. Hoped a couple plays, couple shots, you know, might go our way. It didn't. Probably turned it over way too much. And you know, maybe that's, you know, probably. They didn't study it real closely, but probably the difference in the game, not taking care of the basketball.
All right, questions for the players? We'll go to the front left.
Josh Dubois, Associated Press. Barry, for you, how difficult was it to get into a rhythm after being on the bench so much in the first half, and then the turnover in the final minute? What did you see on that play?
Oh, it was tough, man. You know, just trying to go out there and do whatever I could to help my team will our way to a win, and just trying to, I don't know, get my shots going early a little bit, see what was up. Some rattled in and out, made one, missed a few. Last play, man, when I dribbling down, I wanted to penetrate, but then they kind of saw three guys, and I thought Carter was gonna come up, but he didn't. I just kind of just made the wrong pass. I didn't read it right. I should just dribbled it out. Just made the wrong read in the crucial part of the game. Definitely on me. So I should have been better.
Questions? Josh?
For either one of you, was there anything about Irvine that surprised you, and just what sort of the emotions for you guys at this point?
I mean, nothing surprised me. They were a good team. That's why they got to the tournament. So it wasn't surprising at all. We knew it was going to be tough. And, you know, like Coach said, they made plays at the right times.
Hold on, Josh, just grab it.
What are obviously you guys had a lot of high hopes heading into this tournament. You had a really good season. What are the emotions like knowing that it's over now?
Just sad, man. You know, we wanted to do something really special. We did something special in our regular season, and we wanted to kind of carry that momentum over to this tournament, and just didn't execute, didn't hit some shots, didn't guard the right way we should have. I mean, we just weren't able to come out with the win, bottom line.
Third row left.
Yeah, Matt Hall, K-State Online, for Barry and Cam. In all your senior videos, you guys talk so much about caring about the program going forward and guys carrying that forward. I know it's tough to think about that right now, but how important that is to you guys that this program continues to move forward.
I mean, it's super important, man. You know, we try to turn it around a little bit, and I mean, I think we all did some. I mean, not just the seniors, but everyone on the team this year and last year did some special things to kind of change the narrative of our school and our program. So, I mean, it's definitely going to be important for those guys to continue that on. I talked to some of them after the game in the locker room, just told them to, I mean, it's their time now. Got to step up, got to be those leaders, got to continue this legacy that we're trying to leave.
Any additional questions for the student athletes? Nope. Okay, we'll excuse you guys. And questions for Coach Weber. Go in the, was it fifth row back?
Edward Solomon, KXSF. Just wondering, not having Dean Wade out there, how much of a difference did that make today?
I mean, if you studied or watched us, obviously it's a huge difference. But no excuses. We won without him. Early in the season, we won without him last year, and you know it's just so sad. And I just, you know, I don't understand it, but for him to 2 years in a row to have injuries, not be able to play in a tournament when you're such a good kid, quality person, he's worked so hard. It's really, really sad, but hopefully there's always a reason for something, and it'll help make him tougher. And, you know, all three of these guys, you can't say enough about. And, you know, Dean's future, I hope he can get healthy, stay healthy, and be a productive NBA player down the road. And these other guys, I told him the most important thing, all of those guys are going to be great people, great citizens, great representatives of Kansas State. And I know they're, you know, family guys. They do things the right way, so you're very, very, very proud to be associated with them.
Left front row.
Josh Dubois, Associated Press. So the drought at the end of the first half, I think you missed your last 11 shots or whatever it was. What went into that, and were you tempted at all to put Barry back in, or were the 2 fouls?
Well, I thought as long as we were staying ahead, you know, we could stay without him, and, you know, because he gets that quick third one or something, or you know, the 2 fouls he got were casual. I don't want to say casual, just kind of happenstance fouls, you know, trying to get, you know, reaching in behind something, you know, and you just didn't want to have it. We were ahead. Obviously, that 3 at the end of the half was huge. You know, they went zone, went box and one. We had some shots. We didn't, you know, probably execute you know, we talked all week. We knew, you know, when they played us last year, they had to play zone. They couldn't, you know, I guess he didn't think he'd stop us when they've had some other games. They've had to play zone against some bigger teams or higher level teams. So we knew they'd play zone, and I was just hoping, I told them to attack with confidence, not to act like we'd never been there, because we played against a bunch of people, a bunch of zones. But obviously, we just didn't get enough. You know, you keep that thing at 5 or 7. Obviously, it would have been a big difference maker, but we didn't. And credit to them. They got some toughness. They're older. You know, I don't know a whole lot about West Coast basketball, but he's got to be one of the best coaches out here, and he's got to have one of the best teams, one of the most experienced, toughest teams. And you admire them and respect them and appreciate what they did.
On the left, third row back.
Matt Hall, K-State Online. Coach, a similar question to you as them. I know you just finished this game 20 minutes ago, but when did the conversation from those players turn into talking to the young guys about, you know, it being their program now and moving it forward?
Well, I mean, after the game one, you think the guys, the whole team, obviously the seniors, you know, including Pierce, you know, the 3 that have been a very important pieces: Pearson, McAtee, Patrick Muldoon. Our seniors, been great walk-ons, great leaders. Our managers, our GAs, the guys that are going to be gone. But now, I just hope the younger guys understand. I hope they understand how hard those guys have worked and what they've done to give us success and a chance to be a contender in the Big 12 and be somebody that gets to the NCAA tournament. So, you know, that you still got 3 guys that played a bunch of minutes the last 2 years. Xavier Mac had a huge game, 14 and 12. Just wish he would have, you know, a couple turnovers here or there. I thought he got fouled on the jump ball, but they saw it a different way. You know, Xavier obviously has been very good. Cardi, you know, it's really a miracle, but he's in foul trouble too. But a miracle what he's done. I mean, no, he really shouldn't even be playing, to be honest. You know, Doc he had to coming back early, and he wanted to help us. He had some casual fouls, which hurt us, but when you look at the plus minus, he's plus 13 in there. So it would have been nice to have him and Barry a little more on the court, but it didn't happen. And every game's different. Ball bounces different ways. Calls go different ways. And, you know, to their credit, they made the plays that make a difference.
I think we're good. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.